What's up, everybody? It's me, your girl, Maya Point Blank, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching the first. If you haven't watched it already, then you want to go back, watch that video, then come over to this one. I'm going to be doing my everyday full coverage makeup routine. I have always kind of suffered from acne here and there, and then also acne scarring or hyperpigmentation. So that's something that I'm dealing with right now. I don't really have as much acne now. I just have like little, spots here and there that I left. I'm having a breakout right now because I drank Coke, which is terrible. And yeah, it definitely makes my skin instantly react. So I thought it would be a good idea just to show you guys some of the brands that I get from my local drugstore that give me really great coverage and that are really cost efficient. Right now, this is my favorite routine, so I will be sure to link everything that I'm about to use. And yeah, let's just hop into it. So I was doing some research on full coverage makeup that is, not a lot of money, and I found this Milani brand. Sorry, the light is kind of in the way, but it is Milani Conceal and Perfect. And my color is Golden Tan. So that's kind of cool. And then I have this one here that I use. And this is something that I got from my local beauty supply store. It is Absolute New York HD Flawless Foundation. And it says Second Skin because it's very light on your skin. And it also has vitamin E in there. So I do have this one in the color Chestnut, and I mix them together. So I have a cool tone and then I have a warm tone because I kind of have this combination color going, and I can never just find what I need in just one bottle. So we're going to go ahead and get started applying that. If you have acne scarring and you like full coverage, a lot of it has to do with not only the foundation that you use, but the brush that you choose to use. So I just like to get this like foundation brush, and you kind of just press it on, and you're able to layer on the foundation with this. I can't remember where I found this from. I want to say it's like this Japanese brand, but basically I'm gonna find it and link it for you guys. So I'm gonna put that on. This is also kind of a get ready with me. So I put this on, if you can see, and because I'm on my way to shoot my friend who has a vintage clothing line. It's called Dauphine Vintage. I'll link that too and give you her Instagram because she is so talented and amazing. All of my friends are. If you saw the intro to my video, my friend Crystal actually made that for me really quick, by the way. So I just have both of them on my brush. You can kind of see the difference. And I don't rub it in on my hand or anything like that. I kind of just hop into it and just put it on the places that need it most. So I have I'm going to move my bangs. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about this new hairdo. My cousin actually hooked me up yesterday, and we're just trying this different look. This is a full HD lace wig that I got from just one of my local beauty supply stores, and I have been wanting to bang for forever. I look at Eliza Johnson and Samaria, and they have the cutest bangs. But people can't get them right though. It's very hard to find someone who actually can give you good bangs that don't look like, old school Nicki Minaj, or like it's starting from the back of your head coming to the front. Okay, so you guys can kind of see how I'm already gaining this coverage. If I get closer, you literally can't see anything, and that's what I like about these. I want to say that each one of these was maybe $9 or $10, not even $10. It has to be anywhere from $6 to $9 for each of them. So if you don't have it and you don't want to go on a wild goose chase, just use the links that I'm going to put in the description of this video, and you can just order it right to your doorstep because coronavirus. I have been wearing my mask everywhere. I'm gonna get over here even though you can't really see. I have been wearing my mask everywhere. I have Lysol in my car. Just crazy. crazy times that we're living in. I was always kind of like skeptical about like making this video because then I wouldn't be perfect. But when I really started to think about it, who is? Like the last year of my life has been me meeting people and seeing with my eyes that they are really just human people with insecurities, issues, just like everybody else. So I was like, why not make this video? This is the perfect time. Just because, you know, you have certain things going on doesn't mean that you are less than. These are all things that make you you and make you, I think, understand other people more. Like somebody's gonna identify with me based on this video alone. Somebody's having this issue right now, hyperpigmentation or blemishes. So I'm gonna tell you right now, girl, if you are feeling the type of way, it's not gonna stop anybody from looking at you. There is somebody out there for you if you're that type of girl. And if you're not the type of girl who wants anybody, then, or a woman I should say, then go on with your life. Glow up for you. Do your own thing without worrying about what other people got going on. Because trust me, girl, if they're not blemished on their face, they are blemished within. Because that's the one thing that all of us human people have in common, is that we are all scarred in some way. We are imperfect people. Okay, so I have my foundation on right now. This is enough coverage for me. I wish that little bloop bloop wasn't there, but it is. We're just gonna go on about our days. Next, I am going to get my concealer, if I can find it. I also got this from the hair store, and everybody knows this. I feel like everybody uses this. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is the color corrector, and it's just yellow. There's a green one and there's a yellow one, and then there's kind of like an orange one. I'm not sure what this one is. I see GC991. Yeah. So we'll use this, and I don't put it in any particular way. I just try not to get it all the way on my cheekbones because I don't want too much of a of the light color just going into my face. So I just kind of like, people used to do the triangle. So if you're learning from this video, then I'll just do that for y'all. It's where your face naturally is highlighted. Gonna go down the bridge of my nose there. And then I also do right here, because if you can naturally look at my face, you see that there is a light hitting here, lights hitting here, here, and then you can see a little bit that was on my chin. So I just put a little bit there just to mimic the natural way that light hits your face. Then I have a beauty blender here that I use. Just gonna go in here with that. If you notice that you're doing this and you like unconceal something, just go back and touch it up at the end. I don't really just worry about it. And I squeeze this together so that it can get in the cracks and crevices of where my nose meets my under eye area here. Okay, so my eyes are a little slanted. When I am doing this, like blending it in, I kind of, when I get to like this part of my eye that kind of naturally goes up, I like the way that looks, so I try to accentuate that a little bit more. So instead of just going crazy over here, I just kind of like angle it just to accentuate that there area. Make it look like my cheekbones are popping. Okay, that'll do. All right, so after I do that, I get my, I guess I have a lot of Absolute. Got this from my hair store, Absolute New York banana powder. And I'm just gonna put that on the areas where my highlights are. And I'm gonna try to keep up that whole kind of like triangle shape situation. Everywhere that it was, that's where I'm putting this. When it comes down to your nose, if you're a beginner with trying this banana powder, I just take this part here, dip it, and just kind of roll on up there. Roll on up there. Like so, like this. Do y'all watch Tabitha Brown? I love her. She's about to make me become a vegan. Okay. On a real tip, because my skin is so crazy, like, I do want to become a vegan. Just because my friend who I'm about to go shoot right now, she's a vegan, and like her skin has really changed a lot. And then of course with the coronavirus, it kind of just points out the fact that, dang, I'm doing all this stuff to stay healthy that I should have been doing. Are y'all really alive, well, and thinking about the fact that we are literally a part of history? Like, this is really big right here. This is like the Great Depression that, like, you know, kids wrote about it in read about it in textbooks. This isn't the Great Depression, but I'm saying this is something similar to that. Like, the whole world is being affected by this, not just America, but the world. So this is probably even bigger. But what you do with this time is gonna say so much about you when you get out. You want to make sure that in some way you've grown, in some way you've learned. You want to be very honest with yourself about things that you actually can accomplish. If you have lost a job, which by the grace of God I have not, then you just want to, you know, see what you're really made of, see what you can do, see what dreams, goals, or aspirations you've thought about, and just kind of say, oh, that's too big, I can't do that. Because honestly, what better time to try that than now? I always wanted to do this YouTube stuff. I tried 7 years ago, 6 years ago now, because I wanted a way out. I wanted a way to express myself. And I feel like I wanted to do that without talking directly to one person. But I got so scared when I was doing it, and I just stopped. And everybody who started or was doing it back then are all pretty much millionaires right now with all these deals and endorsements. And I just made up in my mind that I'm not stopping. Like, life is short. Look at all the people that have passed away during this time. All right. So people say bake, and they say for how long they bake. I don't have a time in terms of baking. Like, I don't know what that's about. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take this brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is, but I feel like it's a contour brush. This is what I'm gonna call it. It's contour brush. And if I can find it, I will link it. It's by Blackpink. I pretty much probably got this from Marshall's, because Marshall's is the place to go for everything. Marshall's is like one of my favorite stores, because you can find whatever, like makeup brands, shoes, or whatever in there for a really good price. And yeah, you get such a good bang for your buck, and kind of like so much quality. See that? I'm looking natural right now. Now, if I was just going out and trying to deceive people, you know, I would just go just like this. Like, I really woke up like this. I don't know what y'all are talking about. But that is not what we're going for today. We're doing honest makeup from beginning to end. I really almost just came on video with this and, you know, let y'all see what happens after this part. But no, I was like, today's an honest day. Okay, so I'm gonna use this mineral powder. It is fragrance free. It is by Ruby Kisses by Kiss. Got this from the hair store as well. If I can find it, I will link it. But this is just to contour my face. This color is Ebony. It's kind of like a very dark, kind of like chocolate brown. And as you guessed it, what I'm going to do with this is put this right under my cheekbones to give a little bit of shape to my face. And I am doing this at an angle. If you want to do that, that helps too. But I'm so used to just doing it. And it never matches for me. Like it never matches. Like this can be a straight line, and then this other side, it can't get right. I just try to eye it and make sure that it matches. See, one's already higher than the other, as you can see. But what I do is when I get to blending, you can't even see that. So now I'm going to take this brush here, which I'm going to call a blush brush. It's kind of like fluffy on the end. And I'm just gonna, when I know that the line is super sharp, at first I just kind of go like this, back and forth with that motion. And then I kind of try to bring it up into where I originally put the concealer. So I make little circles after it's blended in. Okay, so I don't like how far this came down. So what I'm gonna do to fix that is I'm just gonna take a little bit of the concealer, well not concealer, but foundation that I used, just a little tad, and buff it out. This isn't a tattoo, it's just makeup. It can be changed. So for this little part, I am gonna put a little bit on my hand, just because I don't need as much. Okay, that did it. Okay, so another struggle for me. I cannot put on lashes to save my life. So I rely heavily on my mascara. I'm using Scandalized by Rimmel London. And I am going to put this on. I don't like it to be super heavy and, you know, blotchy. So kind of just blink into it. If I see that it starts to gather, I just really pay attention to where the little bristles are coming out. And this is real regular schmegular, like it's everyday makeup. I am not a makeup artist. I'm just trying to get out into the world. Okay. I think I may have gotten some above my lid. And that's not a big deal. Again, it's not permanent. I just get a Q-tip, pull my eye out and stretch it so I can really see what's going on and go right across. Because none of it is permanent. And we took care of that. Okay, so this is pretty much the routine. I am going to do my eyebrows last. And for this, I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it is a dip brow pomade in the color dark brown. Looks like this. This came with a brush when I bought it forever ago, and this is what the brush looks like. It's kind of like a little brow brush. I like to flatten it so that I can draw with it kind of like a pencil. And all I do for my brows is I just follow the natural line of my brows. So, like, gonna come over here. I see that this is a little too light for me. So I'm just gonna go in and try to follow that natural line. And I'm just filling it in so that it can all be the same color. And I'm gonna kind of create a line under it, but still following my natural brow. Like so, like this. I'm gonna turn into Tabitha Brown, honestly. How can we be here for Halloween? Okay, so that's pretty much it there. Not a makeup artist, just showing y'all literally how I do it. Gonna fill it in, draw that tip. And then in the rest of it, and make sure that it is dark enough. Gonna draw my line under here. I just kind of look at where I started here because my brows are not identical twins. So I just kind of look at that, and I'm gonna go right over here and try and make it match. And that's good enough for me. So normally after this, I will go through this brush and kind of like brush it out if I have straight hairs, because I always do. And I'll brush them upward, and then I'll just go and lay them down at the top, brushing upward and laying them down at the top here. And that's pretty much it. That's my makeup routine for every day. I have blush, but I don't just put it on unless it's something special. This is the finished look. And yeah. Oh God, I don't see how the people do this. Okay. All right, before I got dressed, I just wanted to take off my scarf. It's literally laying right here, and show you a little bit of this wig. It did not come with bangs. My cousin cut them. This is a, again, wig. My cousin cut them for me. And I was very picky, but I just was very, honest about and very determined to have a bang that shows some type of forehead. So I like how it's kind of like a fringe bang. It gives me a bit of an edge. You can see like the part there. I'm not a wig person. But I just wanted to try it, like, because again, why not? Like, is it against the law? No. She just wants to, you know, serve a different look. So this is what we have. Okay. I will link, actually, so this is the actual box that the wig came in. This is the color 1B. If it was up to me and I could do this again, I would have gotten the brown. It was $99 for a full lace wig. It is not all human hair, it's a human blend, but it's very soft. I like how it's laying. It is not shedding at all. And so yeah, I will link this so that you guys can find it. I'm sure online there's probably a deal of some sort. I got a 10% off deal just because this was the last one that was on the mannequin. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. We're back. Oh, I ain't want to get too close now. I ain't want to get too close. I ain't trying to get too close. Okay. What's the name? Sandra. No. Something. You gotta name this something. I just mean. Rich. Very rich. Yes. Do it, God. This look, like, It comes with sounds. If you get this wig, I just want to let you know that it comes complete with sounds. Like, Okay. I didn't do anything different to my face. I simply just added a little lip gloss. And my favorite lip gloss of all time is the NYX or NYX Butter Gloss. It's amazing. It smells good. It stays on forever. And this tone is called Praline. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It has been so therapeutic for me to sit down, do my makeup, and talk with you guys. If you liked what you saw today, or if you've watched the old video or the last video where I did the faux lock tutorial that was inspired by Tracee Ellis Ross, please, please, please make sure that you subscribe, comment. I want to hear what you guys have to say, rate, and also if you really, really, really love what you're seeing, please be sure to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I have dropped a video. I am dropping videos on the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of every month, so I'm not just bombarding you guys. You have time to watch what you need to watch it over and over again if it's something that you're trying to do yourself. Thank you so much. I'm so humbled that you guys decided to join me. Have a blessed day and see you guys next time.